Hey everyone, hopefully you're all doing well. In this particular lab, we are going to try to complete this one, sharing team knowledge using Azure Project Wikis. Now, there are three main objectives in this lab. Create a wiki in an Azure project, add and edit markdown, and create a Mermaid diagram. Let me see, this is the one that we really want. Yeah. So it should take about 45 minutes or around about that time. The lab environment, I'm going to skip that part because I'm just going to use my Ubuntu machine. And this is the one I'm going to redo, configure the lab a prerequisite. So we have been doing this for all labs. So we would go to the Azure DevOps demo generator and we're going to get the Tailwind traders template, and we're going to create the new project. Okay, so let's just do that. So actually I'm going to come back over here to my Azure Dev account, and I'm going to get rid of this project. So you know how to delete the projects. You go just to the project setting and you hit delete, and then just copy the name of the project. So I started working on this project, but I never got done. So there could be steps where we will get stuck and we'll have to figure out how to do the next step in our lab guide. So it should be deleted. If I refresh, that's gone. Okay. So what we would do, we would come over here and we can go to the demo generator. And again, these labs, these are meant for the AZ 400 exam. And these labs are really available from the Microsoft Learning GitHub account, and I'll give you the link. So let's come over here. Here you just need to sign in and put the project name. We're gonna follow the exact direction that we have in this guide. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this name as the project name. Let's put it there. Organization, I'm gonna put it anywhere, and then choose template. We're going to use the Tailwind traders. Select template, and at the bottom I'm just gonna hit create project. Here if you're doing this for the first time, you may see a list of things that extensions that you may need to install. So you just say yes and it will get everything ready for you. So this is the task one. So we're pretty much done with the task one, and you know, this says this deployment actually takes about 2 minutes. Probably it will not even take that long. Okay, it's just building this project. So once this is done, our first exercise is going to be publish code as wiki. Now in this exercise we will step through publishing an Azure DevOps repo as wiki, and we're going to manage that wiki after we publish. Okay, it's good to read the notes time to time. Here what they're saying, content that you maintain in a Git repository can be published to an Azure DevOps wiki. So whatever you have in a Git, you can create a Azure DevOps wiki from that. For example, content written to support a software development kit, product documentation, or README files can be published directly to a wiki. You have the option to publishing multiple wikis within the same Azure DevOps team project. So that's pretty good. Okay, before we start the task, let's go back and see if it's done. So yeah, the deployment is done. I'm just going to click on navigate to project. So it should take me to my project, and I don't need this anymore. I'm going to close this one out. So this is a new project that we just got created, that we created, right? So over here again, so what you did a new project, and this is the name of the project which we have right now, and we are ready to start our first task. So first task is publish a branch of an Azure DevOps repo as wiki. So what we're gonna do, we are going to go to the overview section and click on wiki and just review the existing content. So if you just come back over here, so 1 2 3, the third link is for the wiki, and we're already in this particular project. So I'm just going to click on wiki and just see what you have. So over here you have tailwind traders. Here you have a few options. What if you want to do something else? Under here you have overview, tailwind traders backend, tailwind traders website. You have both of them available in here. Okay, so you have images and some text and stuff like that. Here's the overview page. All right, in the vertical menu, click repos. In the upper section of the files pane, make sure you have the tailwind traders website repo selected. So what they're saying, okay, so let's see, from here you just click on the this. No, this is not right. Okay, from here I have only one branch. From here I have only tailwind traders. I don't have anything like that, what they're saying. Okay, in the vertical menu on the left side, click on repos. Okay, so let's just go back to the repos. Okay, and in this repo we need to do something. That's the tailwind backend and the website. We got it. So they're saying, okay, go back to repos, and then under files, okay, you just click on here and get to the tailwind traders website. So that's what they said to select. So we just did that, right? Website repo selected. In the branch drop down list, select the main and review the content of the main branch. Okay, so for the branch we need to select the main branch. So let's just come back to branches and want to select the main branch. Okay, tailwind traders website, and my branch is the main branch. So I think I'm in the right spot. So let's come back over here. Review the content of the main branch. There's nothing much to review. It's just pretty standard. We have documents, website, bot composer, logic app, then some more files. Okay, there we go. So to the left of the files pane, in the listing of repo folder and the file hierarchy, expand the documents folder and its images subfolder, and look at the website.png entry. So let's see if we have that. So files, so I would think documents, images, and then website.png. So that is the file they wanted us to look at. Hover over with mouse pointer over it, right, and then reveal the vertical ellipsis and click on more and then download. So that's our job. So let's come back over here. Here if you hover over, you see this 3 dot, that is your vertical ellipsis. Click on that one, click on download. So I'm just going to download that to, I'm just going to save this, and it should automatically save it to my downloads folder, right? So that's the, if I go there, that's my download folder, and here is the image. So we got that one. So what it is, so you're going to use this one later in this lab. So the next task, in the vertical menu, click overview and then select wiki. In the upper section of the pane, select the tailwind traders drop down menu header, and in the drop down list, select publish code as wiki. So our job is to go back to the overview pane. So let's just click on that one. So that's the first, select wiki, overview, then again wiki. Okay, in the upper section of the pane, select tailwind traders drop down menu header. So tailwind trader drop down menu headers, and here you need to click publish code as wiki. Okay, now before you publish, you gotta fill out some information. So repository, so we're gonna call repository not the backend, we're gonna use the website. That's what they're saying. Branch main, so branch is, we're gonna find the main, and folder is the documents one. So paste, let's see if that's okay. And we're gonna name the wiki, we're gonna call tailwind traders documents. So let's paste, and here I hope the document is properly selected. Yeah, it's there. So at this time we have completed this form properly, so I'm gonna hit the publish button. Okay, and then come back over here. This will automatically display the content of the readme file. So make sure so this, as soon as we did, so what it's doing is just automatically displaying the readme file for my particular wiki that we just published. Okay, so review the content of the GitHub Actions file and note that the overall structure of the wiki matching the structure of the underlying repo. So if you look at that, you have the GitHub Actions, and then Azure Core Services, secrets, containerizes your app service, AKS, so all of that are in here. Okay, the next thing, so we are done with this particular task, right? Next task is to manage content of published wiki. In this particular task, we are going to manage the content, and whatever we published here, we are just going to figure out and manage the content. So click repo, and then make sure that you are on the Tailwind Traders website repo and the main branch. So go back, repo, so Tailwind Traders website and the main branch. So we have verified that we are in the right spot. In the repo folder hierarchy, select the documents and then create new and new file. So let's just go to documents and new and file. Okay, so let's see, so we're down in the new file pane, in the new file name, after the document prefix, type .order and click create. Let's see, so over here, so .order is what we want to do, and hit create. So that's the file, it's just got created, right? It's an empty so far right now. On the content tab of the .order pane, type the following and click on comment. So GitHub Actions is images, so that is what we want. It's just not letting me copy and paste. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, we got it. So now you just commit this. Okay, so now it's asking okay, what is the comment, which branch, and anything else you wanna assign. On the commit pane, click commit. In the vertical menu of the left side, click overview. So I don't really need to do anything, just hit commit. Okay, so it says now it's committed. Okay, on the commit pane, click on commit. So we just in the vertical menu of the left side, click overview, again select wiki, and verify that Tailwind Traders documents appear. So over here, if you go back to again our overview, then wiki, and I don't see it. Do you see it? It's just backend and website. I'm gonna refresh it one more time, and unfortunately I still don't see it. Where is it? Backend, website, okay, website. Okay, let's come back over here. In the vertical menu, overview section, select wiki. We in wiki. Oh, okay. So it's over here. So you gotta choose where do you want to go, which wiki. So this is by default, we came here, but the Tailwind Traders document, this is what we have created. So just click on that one. So now you have everything, and you remember that the images is the file that we added. So we got up to this point. Now in the vertical menu on the left side, now we're gonna click on repos, and the main branch should be displayed for Tailwind Traders website. In the listing of files and the documents, select GitHub Actions. So let's just go over here. Okay, first we gotta go back to repo Tailwind Traders website. That's the right repo, and main is the right branch. Okay, so far so good. And in the listing of files and the documents, under documents we have a whole bunch of files, and what we need, select GitHub actions.md and click edit. So GitHub actions.md this is the file that we want, and then we're gonna hit on edit. So that will let us edit this file from this web browser. So let's come back. On the GitHub actions.md pane, directly below the GitHub Actions header, add the following markdown element referencing one of the images within the document folder. So just copy this and come back over here. Just under GitHub Action, I'm gonna paste this, and I think that's all we need. Click comment, and on the commit page, click comment. So comment. On the commit page, click comment. So that should tell another commit message. So we got that one as well. So come back. So on the preview tab, verify the image is being displayed. So come back over here, and preview tag. So there is my image that is displayed just fine, right? Okay. So we have done that. On the vertical menu on the left side, click on overview section, select wiki, overview, then wiki. Let's see, verify that the Tailwind Traders appears in the upper section of the pane, and that the content of the GitHub Actions pane includes a newly referenced page. So if I come back over here, Tailwind Traders documents is now there. GitHub Actions is also in there as well. Okay, so that's great. So when I go there, I see this newly created image. Alright, so the next exercise, we are going to create and manage a project wiki. Okay, so first job is to create a project wiki including a mermaid diagram and an image. In this task, you will create a project wiki and add it to the mermaid diagram and an image. So what we need to do, we need to go to back with the project, and then within the content of these documents, at the top of the pane, select Tailwind Traders drop down list header, and in the drop down list, select create new project wiki. So wow, so that's a lot of things this here. I'm just gonna click on click new project wiki, and that should do the same thing. Alright, so now over here, this is a brand new project wiki that we are creating. So we're gonna say the type project design is the name of the project wiki. Alright, and then come back, place the cursor in the body and click header 1. This will automatically add the hash character at the beginning of the line. Okay, so let's come back over here. Okay, stay there for another second. Place the cursor in the body, click the leftmost icon in the toolbar. In the body, leftmost icon, and then header. So that place this sign, that means that it's a special kind of line and special kind of formatting that it's going to apply. Directly after the new character, type authentication and authorization. So that's what it is going to do. Okay, so that's how it's going to look like. Click the leftmost icon in the toolbar representing the header setting and choose header 2. And what we're gonna do, Azure DevOps auth2 authentication flow. This is something else we need to learn. So come back over here and click header 2. We're gonna say this is gonna be DevOps auth to authorization flow. So let's come back over here and then copy and paste the following code to insert a mermaid diagram in the wikis. I'm going to copy this one, come back over here and paste it. So this is going to be your mermaid diagram. All right, come back over here. To the right of the editor pane, in the preview pane, click load diagram and review the outcome. So let's see, click load diagram, and this is the outcome of this particular code that we have written here. User, your app, Azure DevOps, your app goes to your app request, send a request to Azure DevOps authorization, authorization grant. Once it's granted, then get send authorization code, get access token, send access token, all of that stuff is going on. Let's come back over here. Excuse me. So we have done that. In the upper right corner of the editor pane, click the down facing caret next to the save button in the drop down menu. Click save with the revision message. So what we want to do, next to the save button, we're gonna save as save with revision message. I think that's what it's save with revision message. So go there, click on save with revision message, and what message do you want? In the save page, type authentication authorization section with this diagram. So paste it and save. Alright, so once this is done, on the project design editor pane, place the cursor at the end of the Mermaid element and press the enter key to add some extra line, and then we're going to add some more header 2. So over here, then here, and add some header 2. Okay, so here what we want to do on the let's see, edit character, but type the user interface. So this is what we need to put in there, and then we need to insert a file. So let's see, insert a file. This is the file, and the downloads website.png. Let's click that one. So pretty much once you have inserted the link, you can now save with the revision message is what you want. So save with revision message. And what is the revision message? Type user interface section with tailwind traders email. This is the message you want to send. So put it there, hit enter, and that's it. And back to the editor pane, in the upper corner, click close that. So that's about it. So you got the design, you see it all looks pretty nice, user interface looks nice, everything working great. So we're done with the task 1. Okay, the last thing that we're going to do is manage a project wiki. In this task, we will manage the newly created project wiki. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to this particular project, and with the content of the project design wiki selected, in the upper corner, click the vertical symbol and the drop down menu, view revisions. So come back, and I'll just go to overview page first. Upper right corner, click the vertical ellipsis. Okay, upper right corner, where is my vertical ellipsis? I don't see that. Okay, wiki, I think they're probably talking about this, and then yeah, view revisions, because we are working with the wiki. So now it asks us to review what kind of revisions we made. On the revisions pane, click on the entry representing the most recent change. So let's see. So this must be the most recent change. So I'm going to click on it, and on the resulting page, review the comparison between the previous and the current version of the document. Click revert when prompted for the confirmation. Click revert again and then browse page. So here, that is interesting. So here, say we don't like any of the changes. Okay, so what we need to do: preview, compare. Revert is not even active for me. So let's try it one more time. On the revisions pane, click on entry representing the most recent change. Let's see, on the revisions, I don't need to close this one. On the revisions page, okay, we're on revisions. That is the most recent change that we clicked on. Okay, we got that one, and it just does not let me click on the revert. On the review the comparison with the previous person, click revert when prompted for confirmation. Click revert again, then click browse phase. So unfortunately this one is not letting me do what I really want. So let's just see where are our issues. So there's not much. Preview is okay, so revert is not available to me. Okay, back on the project design, verify that the changes were successfully reverted on the project design page. Click on new page, and on the page editor window, page title. So revert is for some reason not active right at the moment for me. So if it's active for you, you can definitely do that. What I'll do, I'll just go back over here, and I'll try to do project design pane, verify the changes. This I cannot do at the moment with my setup. On the project design pane at the bottom left corner, click plus new page. So project design, probably under wiki, and project new page. So this is what I think they're talking about. So if you click on the new page, what you can do for the page title, let's put project design overview. So that is what we want to do, project design overview, and click save and click close. So save and then close. So that's out of my mind. And then back in the pane, listing the pages within the project design project wiki. Look at the project design overview, select it, mouse pointer, drag it, drop above the project design page entry. So this is what we, so project design overview. So we just gonna move this up. Okay, I think that's all they ask us to do. So we got that one, project design project. We look at the overview, select the main mouse, drag and drop it above the project design page entry. So I think that's all we need to do. So we kind of have done everything that. So that is the project design overview. Here's my docs and template we have, and main branch been published. You can go back to summary, and that's about it. So project is enough. Okay, so that's it. So in this lab, we kind of gone through the wiki and how to use the wiki, how to publish your GitHub code as the wiki. Do it couple times. The last section seems a little weird to me. Maybe you have done it in another way. Hopefully I haven't missed any steps. So So if you feel like there was something that I did wrong at the end, I feel like something was not completely right, at least around the revert area, just leave your comment, and hopefully you have get this right. And happy learning. Thanks for watching this video.